Hello motivators, welcome back. So we were thinking about starting a segment here on our channel called Makeup CHISME. And then it just so happened that there's just a bunch of CHISME out there. And just as I was taking off these falsies, now I have mascara, but I was taking off falsies, all of a sudden I'm looking and I see a kind of shocking thing that came up. So we are going to be talking about some makeup CHISME that we have seen. So it is going to be about the TikToker Mikayla. I can't pronounce her last name, but I'll throw up some pictures and stuff like that so you know. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know because they trust her opinion on makeup. She does little short reviews on TikTok, and she has quite a few followers. But what was disturbing is a TikTok she did, I believe, was partnered or an ad for L'Oreal, and it was not really prominent that it was an ad about a mascara. Now, I'll throw up some, well, you know what? I'll put the vid on here and let you decide.
Going root to tip, and I'm satin to coat the lashes. And then once you've done that, you flip the brush to the side and you use the hook comb to basically separate. This is one coat. Okay, I'm going to add a second. Look at the length. Do you see that? I am speechless. And I'm not sure anyone's going to ever be able to compete with this mascara.
Okay, so after that vid, quite a few people were like, oh my gosh, you are trying to sell us oil when we want water. You know, you're trying to pull the wool over our eyes, which she's saying the mascara made her eyelashes that large and beautiful. And I'm just going to give you my opinion too. My honest opinion. Won't be attacking anyone because we don't know for sure unless she actually admits it, right? Even though there might be some evidence showing that. So in this vid, she puts on that mascara and I noticed one coat. Okay. Then there's like a cut and then we go to gorgeous lashes. Well, so people started commenting under her TikTok vid. They were saying stuff like, do the lashes come with the mascara? Those look like Ardell Wispies. We can clearly see, you know, that these are false lashes. So a lot of people, even I see on shorts on YouTube and stuff like that, really trust her opinion and buy stuff and say, you know, take my money and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people are shocked and disappointed. It's kind of scary because then it taints the beauty community as well. And since people think she's lying, well, by default, you know, everyone else can be a liar, right? And you know what? My parents always tell me, you know, dinero, right? It changes people. Money changes people. And that's why they always tell me, you know, keep it humble. Don't let money change you. But they always instill that in us. And here I see people saying, you know, money, she's doing it for the money now. She's being dishonest for the money. And they always tell me too, my parents, that your name means everything. Your reputation, right? It means everything. And it's embedded in me as well. So it was a shock to see that because I only heard about Mikayla because of her name being brought up in Jaclyn Hill drama, you know, CHISME. So, and then I just started going into TikTok to do videos. So then I started looking at it. I was like, huh. Then I was hearing her accent's fake. Just that, like, you know, and she wanted to be Jaclyn Hill and stuff like that, which I didn't pay any mind to. But then this video, and I'll give you some screenshots because let me give you my opinion. It looks like she has false lashes, allegedly, right? That's what they say. So let me give you the screenshots because you can clearly see, she's saying there's a liner, right? But you can clearly see like your lash when you look to this side. you can see a lash coming out of your face. Okay, we're 3D. You can see it. And in my opinion, I can see the lash under false lashes. Okay, it's not like a liner. Liner would stay here, right here. And when I turn here, it doesn't move. It doesn't go off this direction. Okay, so let me show you the screenshots that I took, because it clearly, I was taking a bunch of screenshots to say, am I seeing like the right things? Am I seeing a false lash? Because even I'm like, oh no, I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but this is clearly, in my opinion, not truthful. That mascara, like, and then not only that's a red flag when you saw like a little bit of her real lash. The red flag is, if you're doing this, why did you cut the video? Why wouldn't you do it all in one? Like, it doesn't matter how long it is. You can do longer videos on TikTok now. Way longer. It wouldn't take that long for you to keep doing, you know, without cutting maybe a few more layers, okay? Because then it looks like you're not being truthful. Then you don't have like the ad, or it's an ad or paid promotion prevalent. So that's also a red flag. So that's the CHISME for today. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of people, you know, it's not only me that noticed these things. There's thousands of comments under there. Even Kathleen Lights, who hasn't been in drama since her drama before with Jaclyn Hill. She has been silent, dead to the drama world, right? She even put on her stories, and I'll put that up.
I'm like shaking because I'm so shocked. I saw her do a sponsored post, which that doesn't matter, because whatever, sponsorships are awesome. I do them all the time. But it was about a mascara. And when she shows like the finished product of the second coat, she's like wearing Ardell Demi Wispies or something. Like, there's falsies there. Like, it's very clear. It's very, very clear. But she's saying that they're not falsies, it's just the mascara.
Kathleen Lights even put on her stories that she didn't call her out by name, but she was very disappointed. Like, it was a shock, and she was shaking because it's just like, you know, when you get that nasty thing in your stomach, it's like the worst when you know like something bad happened, right? That's what it sounded like. Okay, and not only her, but we have a British YouTuber or influencer, Sophie, that also called her out for this false advertisement. And, you know, allegedly. But yeah, so that is the CHISME for today. And unfortunately, you know, lying affects people. Lying or being untruthful or omitting, you know, that's all in the realm. Omitting and not saying something even though it's false, you know, that's lying. Okay? And I can clearly see when I'm being lied to, you know, in my opinion. And maybe others don't. And I feel like, you know, if it was liner that we're seeing, it would stay put. And when I move to the side, it wouldn't come off of your face. And I can clearly see that is a under the false lash, there's your real lash, and it's coming out. And all I have to say is, like, you know, your reputation's at stake. Why would you ruin that? And in my mind, it's hard for me to understand why they would do that, especially when you're at that high of a level. And people think, like, those influencers that do stuff like this, do they think people like are stupid that are watching? I don't know why they do this, because in my mind, and how, you know, my parents told me, like, my reputation means everything. So I will never be not truthful. Okay. Because then when something happens, all I saw under the comments was like, now I can't trust you. 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 Because once you lie, that's it. You're known to be a liar. Even though you did all this good, one lie can set it off and just make you a liar throughout the whole entire lifetime, right? So I would just say, be honest. And red flags, if you are being honest, don't cut the video. Just do it raw. Like, I won't cut. If I'm going to try out, if I ever get PR, which I haven't got PR in a long time, and it was from indie brands, but if I ever got like PR from bigger brands, I'm not going to just lie, or I'm not going to just be like, okay. And then knowing people will be looking closely and making sure that what you're telling them is truthful, because you've always been truthful. I wouldn't cut it. That would be my advice going forward. Don't cut the video. Just do it like you say it's gonna do it, you know? Right now I'm wearing the mascara from the Scoob and Glam Light collection, because I took those lashes off because I was like, this is crazy CHISME. Like, I literally can't believe a bigger influencer like would do that after people are getting called out, like other influencers, for not being truthful. And it's just a shock. It's just a shock. But let me know your thoughts below. Like, did you catch that? Did you think she was truthful? Did you follow her? I didn't follow her, and I don't know too much about her, just what I've heard. And then when I went to go watch the video, I tried to go through other videos, and I know she just went viral for that powder foundation from Maybelline, because I saw other makeup influencers try it, right? So I'm not like watching her daily. I just don't know why you would do that. Now your reputation is no more, right? It's no more. People aren't gonna trust unless they don't see it or they overlook it. Me personally, if I think someone is not being truthful to me, I'm just never gonna trust them, and I just kind of like, oh, your recommendations, just like, I take it as a grain of salt, you know. So let me leave you with the last advice is, advice for you if you're an influencer, or advice to myself is, and I already had this in my head, is before you even agree for advertising, make sure you know the brand's products and you've used them and you know they work. Because it would be so lame if you're over here advertising for a makeup product you don't even like, right? Or doesn't even work. That just like is ridiculous to me in my mind. So advice to everyone else who's going to be partnering with, brands and stuff, make sure you actually use the products, or, familiar with them, like that always makes it like a check, right? Another check. Truthful is the number one thing. Always be truthful, because your lies will find you, like this case. So that's what's happening in this makeup world, this makeup CHISME we have for today. Let me know if you saw this, heard about this. What's your opinion? Does this make you just, have an eye on her? This TikToker, I can't trust her. If you just completely just unsubscribe from her or stop following her. And what you think, this does to the makeup community. Does it make you look different at them? The same, because, I feel like now this is just another taint. It's tainting the makeup and beauty world. Maybe that's why a lot of influencers are going out of the beauty world. But there's a lot of good people here. And I follow them, and I hope, I would just keep an eye open. My advice, I always keep an eye open. I make sure, okay, if they're giving me, what has been their track record. And up until that moment, she has been Mikayla, the TikToker, has been in some drama. So her track record to me was already red flags. And this is a big red flag of me, okay, I had a feeling, but now I'm oh, gotta keep an eye. Can't trust this reviews. That's how it makes me feel when somebody's not truthful, and I can see that they're not truthful. And she was still commenting and saying she was being truthful, which is crazy to me. But anyways, thank you so much for staying with me in this little makeup CHISME. This is episode 1. We have more stuff to come. Watch our other videos. Subscribe if you want. Comment. interact with us. It doesn't matter. Bye, and see you next time.